Do you love destroying your enemies, or clean, safe, and highly efficient energy generation? Well then, uranium is the thing for you. By the way, this is just a glow stick. Uranium only glows green under UV light. Now then, here's some basic information about the element uranium.
Explodes!
We'll touch on that later. Uranium is the 92nd element on the periodic table and thus has 92 protons. It also has 92 electrons and 6 valence electrons. It reacts with most nonmetallic elements and their compounds, with reactivity increasing with temperature. Naturally occurring uranium consists of 3 major isotopes. 99.28% of these isotopes being uranium-238. 0.71% uranium-235, the rest uranium-234. Uranium is most commonly found in the form of uranium oxide, or uranite, mostly mined by Australia, Kazakhstan, Namibia, and Canada, though to date, high-grade deposits are only found in the Athabasca Basin region of Canada. Looking pretty suspicious over there, Canada. Uranium is obtained either from conventional mining or by using strong chemicals to dissolve uranium from the rock and pumping it to the surface. This is then refined into uranium oxide, also known as yellow cake.
Scrumptious.
This is then turned into the gas uranium hexafluoride and is then spun through tubes separating the uranium-235 from the uranium-238, increasing the uranium-235 concentration from 0.7% to between 3 and 5%, assuming it is being enriched for your average reactor. Although a few mines in Canada do not need to enrich their uranium due to it being naturally high in uranium-235. The enrichment process, as a byproduct, also produces depleted uranium, which is the densest, affordable, and relatively safe material for military purposes. It's mostly used in armor-piercing weapons, but it's also used in balancing weights for aircrafts and armor on tanks. However, depleted uranium is just a byproduct of the true goal, enriched uranium. This stuff is far more exciting, though also less exciting for the same reason. Due to its nature, while occasionally used in warfare to produce incredibly massive explosions and copious amounts of gamma-ray emitting particles, its greatest purpose is in energy production. Uranium gets a bad rep for its destructive capabilities in the wrong hands. However, when used properly in nuclear power plants, it is arguably the safest, cleanest, and the most efficient method of energy production. Now, you might be thinking, well, what about renewable energy? Well, data shows nuclear power per kilowatt hour produces about as much pollution and causes about as many deaths as solar and wind power. This is because solar and wind power are inefficient, and while running them produces little to no pollution, creating and destroying them, especially solar panels, produces quite a bit of pollution. All this adds up to nuclear power being about as safe for the environment as renewable energy.
It's me, Ernie Fazbear.